welcome on EMC Campus TV for the last hospitality news. Today we'll be talking about a heavy bill, foreign Adria being dethroned, gastronomy, the barometer in France, and staycation in the UK. Last week's air traffic blockage, due to the clouds of ashes, cost the Club Med €5 million. 9,700 clients remained stuck on their destination and enjoyed a longer stay in the Club Med villages, free of charges for those who had purchased a package including both flight and stay, whereas the travelers who merely booked the hotel, flight tickets excluded, benefited from a 50% discount. The clients who could not reach their destination can still postpone their journey until October the 31st, 2010, or get a holding valid until April the 13th. Ferran Adria is dethroned. The British gastronomy magazine restaurant reached its verdict. El Bulli is no longer the world's best restaurant. It has been dethroned by Danish chef René Redzepi's restaurant Noma. For the very first time in this ranking, no French chef is part of the top 10 best cooks as noticed by the Spanish mundane El País, whereas Michel Bras and Pierre Gagnère used to be frequently among them. El País stated it's an unfair prize list that makes France sound laughable. Deloitte's last hospitality report has shown that French 3- and 4-star hotels' turnover has been rising thanks to an increase in the occupancy rate. In Paris, for instance, 4-star hotels' occupancy rate has grown by an average 11%, reaching up to a 24% rise in the most luxurious ones. The phenomenon is even more impressive in the 3 stars category, with only a small number of hotels that have shown a slight slowdown. The statistics are as much optimistic in other French major cities, with one unexpected exception though. Indeed, the city of Cannes' occupancy rate are slumping by 5% in 3-star hotels and 40% in the high-end category. UK hotels keep on suffering from a huge slump on the behalf of local tourists despite the rise of staycation. Indeed, the figures are quite alarming. 122 hotels with discontinued business, a decrease by 6% in the number of visitors and 61% of bankruptcies, as stated by Wilkins Kennedy's last report. Apparently, this critical situation is mainly due to shorter stays, giving up extras such as room service, drastic cuts in the MICE budget, and hoteliers' difficulties to pay back their loans. Thank you for your attention and see you next week for more hospitality news on EMC Campus TV.